Okay, I had a good long day today. I pushed this wall back to make it flush with the old wall. I had a conflict with the air conditioner duct, but the 1/4 inch plywood will cover it and the baseboard, so I think that'll be good. Put a receptacle. There wasn't one before, but it needs one. And I haven't finished out the top yet, but I do have the register, so that'll be soon. On the inside, finished it out. Nothing special, just a couple of shells. The air conditioner part is sealed up. The whole bottom part is just screwed, so for air conditioner service, we can just take all these panels out and it'll be wide open, and there'll be a big register right here. Return air right there. I need to order that. Got the bathroom door sort of hung, but I got some crappy little hinges. I need better hinges. But it's cut to fit and it's sort of hung. And I started my insulation process. This is on all of the exterior door walls, I'm putting a 1/2 inch of foam with a nailer strip between them. The strip is a 1/2 inch thick, and their foam and the strips are cut so there's a nailer on 1 foot centers. It's not a huge amount of insulation, but it will reduce condensation. It will make it a little more comfortable in here and a little easier for the air conditioning units to keep up, and the heaters too. So it's nice to start on something new. And continuing to insulate the walls with the 1/2 inch foam. Put some little blocks to go around the corners of the windows. This will enable me to have something to nail or screw the window trim on when we get to that point. So I've got 3 of the 4 sections done. This one's almost done. Oh, I put the return air grill in this morning so I can put the closet back together. Okay, we have insulation on the ceiling, or I'm almost through. It's 3-inch bats or 12, and it's about all I can do since we only have 2-inch ceiling joists on the edges. So, but it's got to be way better than what we had before, which was Nauta. Today, we put our ceiling up and the insulation. It was a good day. The ceiling consists of 1/2 inch mediocre crappy plywood that we ripped into 6-inch strips, and with a little bit of a sanded bevel on each side and a little bit of a whitewash on the workbench, and we nailed them up and we got a ceiling, and to me it looks good. We also finished the foam board on the exterior walls, so this coming week we'll be putting up some finished plywood. All good stuff. Okay, I have been putting up the 1/4 inch finished plywood. It's poplar plywood, and it has a primer coat on it. It's very nice stuff. It's very nice stuff. I'm out. I bought 7 sheets. Wasn't enough. I just kind of guessed to get started. And I bought a stapler that shoots 23 gauge staples, and that is the way to go if you're going to mess with 1/4 inch plywood. Some little bit of progress. I wrapped this air conditioner closet with the finished plywood mostly, and put a more permanent top on the plenum box. I don't have a permanent top on here yet. I may go with some, I do have some teak. We may put teak on that, and down this side. So this looks a little cleaner. We have a ceiling, a big room, and lights, LED lights. I love these LED lights. They light up the room and don't heat it up like my temporary lighting did. And today I boxed in these back corners next to the window for the air conditioner registers. They're just temporarily boxed in. I don't have insulation on the inside of them yet, but it won't be long before I can finish up, clean up this back wall, and put some finished plywood over all this ugliness. Clean it up. I cut up the old hood for one of the rooftop air conditioners. It's just a cheap plastic, kind of brittle from the sun. Basically, I took two of these outside corners and put them together, and then I glassed over the top. I'm trying to make a hood for the stove vent, and it would be good and close enough to Bondo and get smooth, except that it is crooked. It gets bigger going that way. So that was kind of depressing when I realized that, but I'm gonna cut it apart, straighten it out, and put it back together, because I think that's gonna make a nice little hood. But there was an aluminum one before. Now I cut a slot out of my little hood. So I cut more on here and I squeezed it together, so now my measurement here is the same as the measurement here. So I got it kind of all clamped, and I'll have to put a clamp here, and I'll grind out some, and I'll refiberglass it, and maybe it'll be savable.